Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a couple weeks since I've been on here. It's been a really busy summer so far in my new career with Norfolk Southern. I just got marked up yesterday as a qualified for conductor for Norfolk Southern. And sometime tonight or tomorrow, they're gonna go ahead and put me on the extra board. And then I'll be on call from here on out for like the next 20 years or so. And so anyhow, let me take you here to the layout and show you what we got going on so far. Got most of the yard tracks laid. This yard ladder here is all finished, tacked down. Well, I got half of these. Well, these first 3 tracks are tacked down, or these first 2 are tacked down. And then I'm still working on this one. Yeah, still working on tacking this one down. And I got to get the rest of these tracks tacked down also. And this is going to be your main lines here, coming down here on the outside, right here. And then down here on the other end of this yard, I just got to connect these last few pieces here into that yard ladder there on this end. And then the main lines will still be over here on the outside. And then they're going to curve and join in to this end of the yard ladder and then curve over there to that end and continue on around the layout. But just disregard these lines here. These lines aren't going to come out this far, I don't believe. Or, yeah, excuse me, they will come out this far. And only just the main lines anyhow will come out here, and then they'll curve around and join in down there. So that's what we're doing there. And but it is looking very good so far. Let me come around here and show you what I did on this end here. I can't remember in my previous videos if I had any of the yard tracks laid or not, but I'm just showing you the progress on it. This is a solid sheet of cork roadbed right here, 3 feet wide by 30 feet long. And it looks real nice and smooth and level all the way across. And so come down here. Here's the main line. These are going to be the main line tracks here coming around. This cork here isn't glued down yet. It's just laying there. I don't have it really glued in place yet. But this outside main line track here is all tacked down, glued into place, ready to go. Comes all the way around here, and I'll show you where it goes. All this mainline track is laid. And I guess it would help if I didn't have the lumber laying out in the middle of the walkway. And then the main line here also curves all the way around here, over here to the entry, close to near where the entryway door is, which is right there. And this is where I got so far. I had to stop right here because I had to sand this piece of plywood down so it would be level. You can see this sheet of plywood here is a little thicker than this other one. And then it's very bad over here on this end. I'm trying not to move around so much for you guys. I'm sorry. But this right here, I got it sanded down a lot better, but it still has to take a lot more off. I still have to take a lot more off over here, so the main lines can continue on down there and then go back over to that other end of the yard that I just showed you. So that's in play for right now. And then once those main lines are laid and I get those yard tracks finished, then I can start working on the O-gauge level, which will be up here like this. And I just so happen to have a little bit of a demonstration here for you guys. I'm going to have like these risers here like this. And then the frame will sit across here like this. But I'll have my riser here, and then I'll have the frame sitting this way, and then the plywood for the O-gauge will sit on top like this, right here on top of the HO scale level for the O-gauge level up here. And it's not really going to be that high. It's just going to be just high enough to clear the HO scale double stacks and whatnot that all the high clearance equipment that rolls on the HO scale track. Just enough to clear that, and then I'll be able to start building the O-gauge layout on top of all this. And like I said, there's nothing going there in the middle on this level. That's just there for support for the risers going up into the middle for the O-gauge layout. So that's what the purpose of that framework is there in the middle. And my friend's 4x8 layout is still back there, as you can see, just sitting there. I got some scenery put down on the far corner of it, and then I had to stop in that because I realized I got to pour the smooth it down for the streets, and then I have to sand it down afterwards, and I don't want all that dust to get all over my green scenery. So that's still on hold. And but yeah, like I said, I'm sorry it's been so long. Like I said earlier, I just got marked up as a qualified for conductor for Norfolk Southern yesterday. Got my yellow vest, and I'm just waiting for them to put me on the extra board so I can go out and work my very first day on the job on my own without another conductor being there with me or having somebody there to babysit me. My conductor was joking with me yesterday. He said, well, now that you're marked up, they're just going to turn around and fire you tomorrow. But so we'll see what happens. And thank you guys for being patient with me. Thanks for hanging in there. Thank you for all who have subscribed. I'll do the best I can to keep these videos coming. Hopefully I can get some more done in here this summer. And we'll see what happens from here on out. Thanks again, guys. Be safe.